Ayan, so we are now live at FB page. And good evening to Sir Car, Ma'am Arlene, and is it Mom or Sir Jenny Joy? Yes, good evening everyone. Welcome to our BIB community work from anywhere presentation for tonight. Hello, Ma'am Dayan. Good evening. Hi, Miss Meluna. Good evening. Yan. Hello, Miss Arlene. Good evening. So, hello, good evening everyone. Good evening, BIB Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. We have also in Canada. So, good morning naman dyan sa Canada. And we have also in Singapore and Hong Kong. And saan man kayo nagpalok ng mundo ngayon. Good evening, everyone. So, yes, we are now live at FB page sa baby community natin. So, yung mga na-invite natin dyan, so kindly invite them again para makapag-join sa ating Zoom meeting for tonight. Yes, we have our final speaker for tonight na pinaka-aabangan talaga ng lahat sa community namin. Diba? Ang galing ng speaker natin later. Yan. So, good evening. Good evening. Sino ba yung first time nag-plug in dito sa Work From Anywhere? So, i-maximize natin yung chat box natin dyan. So, kindly type 1 kung first time nyo dito nakapag-join dito sa Work From Anywhere presentation natin. So, let me see kung sino yung first time dito. Type 1. Ayan, si Miss Arlene is coming from Kuwait. So, good evening. Good evening po and welcome to our Work From Anywhere presentation for our event for tonight. Wow, ayan. Andito na yung napakagaling nating speaker. Good evening po. Good evening, Sir Donald. Ayan. So, I know everyone is excited for tonight, most especially sa speaker natin na galing pa talaga sa BIB Luzon. Ayan. Good evening, Miss Dayan. Yes, good evening. Ayan. So, I guess may guest din tayo for tonight. So, para ma-acknowledge din natin yung mga guests natin. So, kindly maximize our chat kung sino yung nandito sa atin with us. Yan. Yan. Noted po, Sir Card. Yan. Good evening. So, can I see kung sino naman yung suki dito sa Work From Anywhere? Kindly type 2 naman dyan kung suking-suki na kayo dito sa Work From Anywhere natin na humahakot talaga ng mga friends nila and relatives para makapag-join dito sa presentation natin sa Work From Anywhere. So, sino yung mga suki natin dyan? Let me see kung suki na din ba kayo dito sa Work From Anywhere. Ayan, maximize natin yung chat box natin dyan, guys. Yan, good evening. Ayan, so welcoming everyone and good evening. I'm very excited talaga for tonight and napakaganda din naman talaga ng opportunity na to. And it's really worth to share. And let's also acknowledge yung lahat na bago lang nakapag-plug in. Ayan, ito. First time dito ni Sir Mario Arnold Dimaan. Hello, sir. Good evening from, I guess, Mindanao. Yan. Sir Arnold of Tago. Ayan. Welcome sa BIB community. And also today's presentation natin sa Work From Anywhere, sir. So once again, good evening everyone. So are you excited for tonight and hear this opportunity? So kindly type 1 kung excited na ang lahat. Yes, I guess everyone is very excited. Ayan, marami nang excited. So, I guess everyone is very excited. But before we could proceed, a gentle reminder lang po sa lahat, please check your mic. And kailangan talaga yan naka-mute para hindi natin ma-disrupt yung speaker natin for tonight. And thank you so much for that. So, first, let me introduce myself. I'm Sarah Gina Brea, an accounting officer from Davao and be your host for tonight. In the glimpse of my background, I'm a single mom and currently working in an expanding Chinese restaurant here in Mindanao. And alam kong excited na kayong lahat, so to tell us more of this amazing opportunity and hear his journey. So our final speaker for tonight graduated bachelor's degree in computer science at Polytechnic University of the Philippines, Santa Mesa, and working for 10 years as call center professional, and currently he is a training specialist in one of the top mining companies in the world. And wow, he's really an amazing person talaga. And ito pa, our speaker is coming from BIB Luzon. And so proud to say na dito sa BIB community, he is our 2020 BIB Rising Star for Leadership and BIB Speaker Circle Gold Laurel Awardee. And meron pa, because he is one of our BIB 30 Gig Club members, meaning yan, he is already earning 30,000 a month and a Taiwan incentive qualifier. And that's wow, a free travel talaga sa Taiwan. And in their business, he is also a lifetime matching bonus qualifier and a USANA director, meaning he already earned 30,000 in just 1 week. So without further ado, help me welcome with a virtual club. Our finest speaker for tonight is none other than our speaker, Sir Don Bernard Angsalon. Hi, sir. Good evening.
Hi, good evening, Miss Sarah Jean. Clap po tayo para kay Miss Sarah Jean for a great host tonight. And I'm very privileged to be working with you. And welcome po sa ating mga tagapakinig. And it's exactly 7:30 p.m. And again, as introduced by Miss Sarah Jean, I am Donard Absalon, and I am hailing from Luzon. So good evening, Miss Arlene, Sir Carl, Coach Don, Miss Jeannie, yan, si Coach Jerome, Coach Hazel. Medyo familiar yung mga nag-join sa atin ngayon, no? But I'm happy that you are all here. Sige. So, naririnig naman po ako mabuti? Can I get some reaction? Like, yes, or yay, or yes? Kung naririnig po, yan, okay. Sige. So, for our tech, may I request na medyo lower down natin yung ating music so I can start sharing my screen as well. Sige, pagbibigyan pa ba natin? Sige nga, tingnan natin. Mga anong oras kaya tayo magsisimula? 7:30 na eh. Ilang minutes pa niyo gustong mag-wait para sa mga in-invite nyo? Sige, type in 1 minute, 2 minutes para i-entertain ko muna kayo in the meantime. Or are we all good to proceed na din? We are 23 so far here in Zoom. I don't know kung sa FB Live natin kung ilan na tayo, pero please let me know if you are good to begin. Nandito na ba ang inyong mga invite, ang inyong mga ang inyong mga kaibigan, ang inyong mga associates, mga business partners? Because tonight we will be learning why we chose this kind of opportunity, and specifically for me, of course. I will be telling you my story, my journey, and also give you an overview of what's going to happen or what our business is all about. Sige. Ay, walang nag-chat. Ako, mag-isa na lang ba ako dito sa room na to? Saan na kayo? Okay pa ba kayo dyan? Good pa ba? All right, I'm getting some private messages that we're good to go. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to share my screen for you, everyone. Okay. I'll start my broadcast so you can formally know bakit ako yung pakikinggan nyo ngayong gabi. Diba? Siguro may iba nagtataka na ko. Bakit siya ang speaker? Okay. So I would like to formally welcome you to the opportunity that we have. And yes, this is a business opportunity which we have, which is USANA. So before we begin, ito po yung aking mga achievements in life, just like what Ms. Sarah shared with you earlier. I am a USANA director and a graduate of PS Computer Science in Santa Mesa, PUP. And I was a call center professional. I stayed there for 10 years, and then now I am a corporate trainer and a family guy. And if I may, I would like to share with you my quick story. Ayos lang ba? Ayan, sige. Salamat sa replies. So, maraming pictures dito, pero kwentuhan ko kayo kung ano nangyari sa buhay ko. For just like any other person in the world, we have goals in life. And ako din po yung isa sa mga bata na sinabi ko sa magulang ko na paglaki ko, pag-graduate ko, gusto ko mabilang ko kayo ng kotse, di ba? Mapagawa ko yung bahay natin. And so I did manage to graduate from college and land a job. Although hindi po siya specific dun sa graduate course ko. I graduated computer science, pero I ended up in the call center industry because of the hardships in life. And ako rin po yung tipo ng tao kasi na hindi ako papayag na nandun lang ako sa kung kailan ako pumasok sa kumpanya, yun na po yun. So I strived and did my best to really get promoted kasi alam naman po natin, di ba, because of the finances, the financial problems that we get every now and then, kailangan po natin mag-upgrade. And so I did, and I was promoted as a team leader in the call center. I was also a QA and a trainer. And then I stayed there for 10 years. Pero alam mo po ng 2017 kasi, that is when almost all of the problems I had really came to my life. Unang-una po, 10 years na ako sa industry, pero I don't see na meron akong savings na naitatabi to secure my future. So I thought to myself, siguro panahon na para mag-move on from that industry. But hindi lang po doon yon, hindi lang po yung finances ko yung namroblema nung taon na yon. Namroblema din po ako sa health ko. Kasi ever since I was in elementary, medyo may problema na po ako sa mata ko, malabo, and then meron po akong iron deficiency, so I was anemic and I had hypoglycemia to the point na on that day, on that year, there were specific days wherein after I teach my students as a trainer sa call center. So sobrang pagod ko, alam niyo naman, puyat, hindi naman healthy yung kinakain, tapos yung stresses sa mga, syempre calls kami, stress dyan. May mga times na pag upo ko after ko mag-work, talagang nagpa-pass out ako. Yung talagang sinasabi nilang tumidilim yung paningin. So I worried about my health. I was scared kasi hindi ko alam kung paano na wala akong savings, paano pag nagkasakit ako, paano na yung kailangan naming bayaran. And so I decided to leave the industry. And I landed a job in a mining in the mining industry. And I was very happy when it came upon my company. Pero ang pinagtataka ko is I upgraded my position. Maganda yung company ko. Pero parang may struggle pa rin ako financially. Bakit ganon? Parang naisip ko, may kulang pa. And naalala ko, ever since I was in my early 20s, gusto ko nang mag-business. Pero hindi ko lang talaga mahanap kung anong business yung papasukin ko. Kasi napasok na ako sa mga pyramiding schemes. Diba, yung bibigay ka ng pera, babalik daw sa'yo, after 2 months, babalik daw sa'yo, doble na, ganun. Ako naman, syempre, invest, diba? Kasi yun lang pera ko, sugal na lahat. And I was very negative sa kung ako and very careful kung ano yung klase ng business na papasukin ko. And so I still worked hard, and even in the new company that I was in, tinamaan pa rin po ako ng mga episodes. This is one picture of me almost fainting because of a simple jog that I did at night. So doon ako naalala, masabi ko kailangan may mabago na talaga sa buhay ko. Hindi pwede akong empleyado hanggang mag-60 ako. Tapos laging yung sickness ko nandyan lang. I have to make a move for my health and for my finances. And that's when I actually met the person who introduced me to USANA. Ito po siya, si Coach John Lester Banga. Huge shout out sa aking coach na nagpaintindi po sa akin kung anong kailangan ko gawin, that I had to take action with my health and my finances. And when I started USANA, I exposed myself with a lot of people, a lot of challenges, pero dito ko po talaga nakita yung growth sa sarili ko, and most especially sa aking health. And so, I trained myself hanggang madaling araw, ni-expose ko yung sarili ko, pinapaligiran ko yung sarili ko ng positive people, and I got mentors in the business, and I really surrounded myself with the right community na hindi lang puro negativities or problema na nabibigay sa buhay ko, kung hindi, problem solvers as well. And when I decided na kahit na may pangit ang experiences sa, let's just say, sa industriya ng networking, I gave it really a try, and I started working on it until I was able to make it work for me. At dito na po talaga nagsimula yung ganda ng aking business. I became a 30K club member, earning 30,000 per month. I was able to contribute to other people's lives by spearheading what we call the cash flow game para ma-open yung mind nila at an early age. Free po ito that we're doing in the community para makita nila na hindi talaga tayo dapat empleyado lang. We have to engage in other things in life, especially in business. Ayan, yung mga kasama ko pa po sa aming mga seminars in increasing our mindset about being an entrepreneur and a business personnel. And what I really love about the community and Usana, no, hindi lang po siya nagko-concentrate lang sa sa pag-cure sa akin sa condition ko. Kung mapapansin niyo po, wala na po akong salamin dyan. Wherein before, nagsasalamin po ako. Nawala na po yung condition ko. Hindi na po ako nag-pass out. Diba? And just like 2 weeks ago, nakapag-donate nga po ako ng dugo. And we also do charity works in the community. And katulad nga po ng sinabi ni Miss Sarah, I was able to grab the big fish, kumbaga, of an all-expense travel incentives papunta po ng Taiwan. And it would not have been possible without the community supporting and teaching us the right system in this business that we're in. And last year, the last quarter of last year, I became a director, which means na I am now leading people into the new age, into the business world, online business. So, nakikita ko po sa sarili ko na as I continue doing this Usana business, I will continue to make other people have better health and give them, for those who want it, have an opportunity at life to really earn. Kasi kung dati po nag-struggle ako financially, ngayon po I am able to provide for my family and have some extra. At na parang confident po ako na safe yung family ko, even with all of the things happening around. At alam na po natin yan, di ba? Yung the big C na nangyayari sa environment natin. So I just want to encourage you tonight to really listen to this opportunity and see why a lot of us said yes to it. Now, I don't know if this opportunity is for you or not for you, but at least I am so happy that you gave it a try, that you will be listening to see what's in Usana that is not in any other companies out there and what it can give you. So I hope I gave you a quick glimpse of my life before and my life now as we now transition over to the presentation or the discussion about Usana. All right, thank you so much everyone for listening. Now, ito na po yung ating pag-uusapan ngayong gabi. Of course, in every generation in the past, kahit nung 1700s, 1800s, in the present, and in the near future, we would always have these three questions and these three problems in mind. Where will I get money? How will I save time for my family? And how can I promote better health? So we have problems with money, with time, and in health, no matter which age we live in. So pag-usapan po muna natin ang pera. So in earning, let's think about, what we think about is the economy because it dictates the way that we earn. Di ba? Parang yung basic salary nakadepende sa sasabihin ng gobyerno. Pero the world economy is changing from an offline to an online, from a physical world to a virtual world. And with that change, we have to adapt. And these are the companies that adapted to that change. So, familiar kayo, di ba? Kasi may Shopee or mga Lazada promotions that you see in YouTube. We also know Tesla, ba, yung pupunta sa Mars, ang may-ari ay one of the richest men in the world, si Elon Musk. And every day we use Facebook. Every now and then we use Grab. Netflix to be entertained, and Airbnb para sa mga hotel. And what do these have in common? Being online. So being online really gives you the leverage of the future. Kaya it will make you think na kailangan nga talaga, we have to look for some opportunity online as well. And so, ito po ang may mabilis na kwento ng McDonald's. No? Hindi naman natin sasabihin na walang nagsasarang McDonald's during this pandemic. Marami nga actually. But what we were able to observe is that the McDonald's sales, hindi sila bumaba. Bakit? Kasi inunahan na po nila before pa ng pandemic na magkaroon sila ng online deliveries. That people will not have to go through these lines of people ordering stuff, exposing themselves, but they can order online instead. At ngayon na po rin ang ginagawa ng karamihan ng mga food establishments ngayon. Diba? We're slowly realizing that if your business is not online and is offline, it will seldom work. Hindi sa kadalasang magbo-boom. That's why we have to change our mindset to look at opportunities of doing business online as well. Ganun din po ang ginawa ng mga influencers. Pansin nyo? Wala nang masyadong movies, di ba? How about the Metro Manila Film Fest? Hindi na sila pwedeng mag-promote na mga parade-parade pa. But right now, artists and also actors use social media and their influence to showcase different products, to market. Kung isipin mo ngayon, sino ba yung mga yumayamang tao? Mga simpleng tao nga ngayon kaya nang yumaman eh. Unlike before, you have to be an artist, you have to go to Hollywood, kailangan maging big businessman. Pero ngayon, yung mga simpleng nag-YouTube video, yumayaman sila. That is because the age right now is really the online industry. Sino pa yung isa? So kilala natin itong mga taong to, di ba? Nag-endorse ng Adidas, Nike, and Under Armour, si Kanye West, basketball player, hindi ako masyado nanonood basketball, pero si LeBron James, yan. And then of course, si The Rock. And one of those people who leverage on online, na hindi siya nag-open ng physical store niya na kailangan mong pumunta doon at bumili, kung kilala niyo siya, si Miss Kylie Jenner. She's the youngest self-made billionaire by the age of 21. Not because she opened a big store like SM, but she was able to do her business online. So ngayon na po talaga yung age na napakadali ng yumaman basta alam mong gamitin yung online platforms. And let's go back a bit kung paano nga ba nag-earn ang mga tao ngayon sa mundo. Of course, the first way and the most basic is after you graduate, you find a job that you love. Pero hindi naman lahat, di ba? Love natin yung trabaho natin. Minsan, it's just out of necessity. You get paid an 8-hour, an 8-hour salary for an 8-hour work. If you want to increase it, you have to double your effort. Now, we also have the self-employed people wherein they spend a lot of time in school, tapos nagbo-board exam pa, para pagkatapos po nun, ang kita nila ay malaki. However, if you think about it, sa mga panahon ngayon, for example, if you are a dentist, malaki ang kita mo. What if hindi ka nagbukas ng ng clinic mo? Kasi nag-lockdown na naman. Will you be earning? So delikado po yung maging employee ka lang or maging self-employed. That's why a lot of people, they start their own business. Yun ang trend ngayon. Why is it a trend? Because it's working. And a lot of people are transitioning to the online business. With just a small capital, you can run your business through different platforms. And of course, we also have the investing part, wherein before you earn much, you have to invest much. Eh, mga tao, mga savings nila, nilalagay nila sa investment. Pero mataas yung balik, pero mataas din yung risk. So what's the safest? Well, most of us chose to start our own brand or our own business. Okay? But we have to understand that it's hard to really build something from the ground up. That's why we chose something that's already working and that's already established. Now, let's go to the second challenge that generations face, and that will be time. A lot of people will say, wala na akong time, tatrabaho na ako. Well, let's try to look at it on a different perspective. Every single person in the world, mayaman, mahirap, may pinag-aralan, hindi nakatapos, di ba? May sakit, walang sakit. All of us are given 24 hours. Now, if we try to identify, what do we do with the 24 hours? We'll identify the result of our life. Kasi, let's try to see here. Nag-work tayo 8 hours. So let's just say, nag-sleep ka din, talaga nagko-comply ka, no? 8 hours. And then, nasa bahay ka na nga lang, work from home, may family time ka pa na 3 hours. And then eating, taking a bath, time with friends, 2 hours. Working out and watching TV, 2 hours. Pero let's just be real. Do you really spend time with the family 3 hours solely for that? Hindi ba minsan yung work time mo na 8 hours kasama rin dyan yung family time? So what we do sometimes with the 3 hours with family time and even yung working out, di tayo nakapag-workout, alam niyo kung ano? Social media. We spend a lot of time scrolling down, liking, watching videos. So we could say na malaki na po ang chunk na kinakain ng oras natin ngayon only with entertainment. Pero every single person in the world would always have that one dark blue thing there, which is called free time. And kahit na mag-browse ka po all day, gawin mo yung normal mo, you will always have that 1 hour that you can allot for something else. And how about turning that 1 hour into a productive hour for us to grow ourselves and do something else? Kasi if the old life didn't work, then we have to change something now. Diba? And so, let me just tell you a story. Kunyari, sabihin mo na ayaw mo talagang mag-engage into something outside of your comfort zone. Gusto mo lang talagang maging empleyado. Let's take a look at this comparison, no? Of a person working all of their lives versus people who decide to engage in a business with a group of people. So punta muna tayo dito sa left. Focus muna tayo dito. If you want to work all your life, and let's just say you're spending about 10 hours per week on your work kasama na OT. So, 10 hours per day, I'm sorry. Ayan. So may gusto po bang, sorry, may nag-log in. Welcome to our presentation. So let me go back. So if you're just one person working for the entire family, ikaw ang sumusuporta. You work 10 hours per day, so that will be 50 hours per week. Times 50 weeks per year na accounted out na dyan yung leave mo, yung sick leave mo. That means you're working for your family and for yourself 2,500 hours per week. At ito ang itsura mo. Yan ka. Lulun ka sa stress sa mga bagay. And let's just say you will be working for 40 years on average. That will mean you will have contributed 100,000 hours of working. Sabihin natin kumikita ka ng 100 pesos per hour. Ganun na lang, i-minimal na natin. That means you will be earning in your 40-year career about 10 million pesos. Well, what if we compare it with a team of people that leverages on social media and does the business online? Minimal pa po ito ha. If sa work mo 10 hours ka, dito gawin na lang natin 1 oras per day. 1 hour per day. So that will be 5 hours per week for you. But in the course of a few years, you're able to increase your business business partners into 100 business partners. 100 na kayo. Pero ang binibigyan nyo lang 1 oras kada araw ha. So that will be 5 hours per week with 100 people on your team. That will generate you 500 hours per week. And that will give you, in 4 years with your team, you would have acquired the same number of hours you would have worked for in 40 years. What do you mean by that in context, guys? In context, excuse me. You will have earned by yourself 10 million pesos in 40 years. But if you transition to an online business with a group of people, that 10 million would be achievable in 10 years. Of course, kung siguro from day one, 100 na agad kayo, di ba? Pero think about it, we're just giving you a perspective of how big a difference it is to be working only by being an employee or being an employee while doing another business, especially online. Okay, I hope we're able to give you the reason why we're taking this huge step forward into the industry of network marketing, which is an online business. And of course, last but not the least, health. Di ba may COVID? O di ba health ang pinag-uusapan natin? Ever since we were born, hindi naman sinabi ng magulang natin na, naku, kailangan natin maraming pera para ma-education plan natin to. Kailangan marami tayong oras na ibigay sa anak natin. Actually, the first thing that comes out of the mouth of our parents is this. Gusto ko lang maging healthy siya habang lumalaki. So health is never to be counted off of the challenges in life because ever upgrading dapat tayo when it comes to our health until the day we die. And so, looking at it on a business perspective, if you invest in Netflix, in YouTube, those are big companies, but they belong to the entertainment industry, which is a $2.6 trillion industry. Really, really great. Ang laking big timer ka dyan. Pero pag nag-invest ka na ngayon sa technology like Samsung, tapos Tesla na, yan, nag-invest ka na sa technology, napakalaking tao mo. Kasi $3.4 trillion industry yan eh. Pero what a lot of people do not know is that there is a bigger industry that we can invest our money in and our time in at aralin natin siya. And that is the health industry. Kahit i-combine mo pa yung entertainment at tech, it falls short. Halos half lang siya ng industry na to. Ito yung health and wellness industry, which is a whopping $11.9 trillion globally. So kung papipiliin ka, if you're a businessman, where would you invest? Is it entertainment, tech, or yung parang medyo tago pero malaking industry ng health? And that's why we engage into this business. Kaming mga nagyuyusana na. And the good thing about it as well is health and wellness is now mainstream. A lot of people are doing Kumu, doing YouTube videos, how to be healthy, how to promote, sanity during these times na mahirap, hindi makalabas. And a lot of people are being mindful kasi habang nasa bahay tayo, di ba? Kung hindi ka mag-exercise talaga, magigain ka ng weight. And delikado yun. With what's happening around, mas prone ka tuloy to sickness. Kaya a lot of people are now looking for alternatives on how to make themselves and their families healthy. Naku, napakahirap magkasakit ngayon. Would you agree? Yes. Okay. By the way, nakikita pang aking presentation, yes? Can I get, can someone unmute and say yeah? Baka mamaya, nagdi-discuss ako, wala na ako eh. Yes? All right, thank you. I think that was Coach Diane. Napaka-supportive talaga ng coach na. All right. So, why is it good to do USANA nowadays? Because there are a lot of people that you don't have to tell them to take supplements. Kasi gusto na nila at nagtitake na sila ng supplements. If you know people who are not taking supplements, then they're not part of what I'm going to discuss right now. Because people are age 35 and beyond, 78% of them are already taking supplements. Yung kakilala mong hindi nagsusupplement, they are part of the remaining 22% na hindi pa informed. Okay? And for people who are age 18 to 34, they are already taking supplements. The only thing that we need to do right now if we engage in this business is to tell them why USANA. And I'm going to tell you why USANA. So let's go back to sino ba ang nagtayo ng USANA. This is Dr. Myron Wentz. He's the founder and chairman of USANA Health Sciences. He is a double doctorate holder. He is a scientist and not a businessman. So ang talagang aim niya is for the health of the people. So bigyan din natin ng onting history lesson ang USANA. So in 1974, Dr. Wentz founded the Gall Laboratories. They are the world leader in human cell culture and medical diagnostic technologies, expertise in the nutritional requirements of the human cell, the cellular level. At kilala sila dun sa ginawa nilang test kit na Epstein-Barr virus. Kung saan ang ginagawa kasi nila Dr. Myron Wentz nun is to know what is your disease. But then in 1992, Dr. Myron Wentz said, how about from disease detection, we go to disease prevention of degenerative diseases. And that's why he left the Gall Laboratories after, 1974, di ba? More than 20, hindi ako magaling sa calculation, pero more than 25 years yan in the Gall Laboratories. He founded USANA in 1992 because he wanted to turn his attention naman to promoting health bago pa magkasakit. That's why at an early age, besides putting up a medical institute in 2000, which is the Sanofi Medical Institute, in 2007, na-awardan po siya ng Albert Einstein Award for outstanding achievement in life sciences. Kasi sobrang ganda talaga ng product niya, backed up by science, and the aim is to really help people with their health. And in 2011, sorry po kaka-zoom in ko baka kasi hindi nyo nakikita. In 2011, USANA started trading in the New York Stock Exchange. This is the biggest stock exchange in the world. So for you to be here, that simply tells you how stable the company is. All right? And then in 2012, two things happened. USANA celebrated its 20th year, and we also founded the USANA True Health Foundation, wherein yung nakinikita natin, binibigay din natin sa mga less fortunate. O di ba, may mga kumpanya talaga na hindi nila kayang gawin yan kasi hindi sapat yung kinikita na just to keep their company running. But USANA is able to generate much to even give back to the world. And now, in 2016, we are in 24 markets at that time and ever increasing. So in summary, USANA has a 25-year history. Dito sa ating bansa, it's 12 years na. We are publicly traded, so if you're thinking about stability, well, think about New York Stock Exchange. Kasabayan ay Facebook, Google, Coca-Cola, Nike, ganong level ang kasabayan ng USANA. If we are FDA-registered facility, this is big for me. Why? Kasi some products, they are FDA-registered, yung kanilang bottles, yung kanilang products. tayo hindi lang yung products, yung buong pasilidad, yung buong manufacturing plant natin. And when people say na, nako, walang kita dyan sa mga benta-benta. Well, surprise, we are $1 billion plus in sales. $1 billion in sales with 500,000 families being helped around the world with USANA. And we are increasing the number of markets that we are opening in. So kung may kakilala ka sa mga places na to, US, Canada, Mexico, China, Hong Kong, United Kingdom, Australia, Singapore, ibig sabihin, pag pinasok mo yung business ni USANA, pwede kang mag-reach out sa mga taong kakilala mo dito. Share the products and even share the business, whichever they choose to go with. All right? So please take note of that. And of course, hindi lang po tayo claim ng claim. USANA is the best nutritional supplement according to Biotechnology Awards for 2 times in a row na we feed 40 million, we were able to provide 40 million meals, more than pa nga sa 24 countries 20 countries yung na-release natin, di ba? More than where we are placed in. And more professionals use USANA, atleta talaga. Oh, yan. Teka, pause muna tayo. Hello everyone, please make sure that we are on mute para bigyan natin ng chance yung mga ating tagapakinig na marinig yung ating USANA difference. Thank you so much, everyone. Now, going back, ConsumerLab.com has given the number one rated direct selling brand to USANA for 6 times na. And we are the company of the year sa American Business Awards, Best in Business. Okay, there's so many more that you can learn about USANA. Just search it in Google. Ma-astound kayo. And so I'll play for you a quick video, right? And I hope masishare yung ating audio because this is a video about the USANA athlete. So let me go ahead and play it for you guys.
Like an animal stuck in a cage and I'm ready to break out. My time, none of you people can tell me to stop. Ready to do this, show you what the truth is. I step on the field, it's time to get real, I'm feeling so ruthless. My time, none of you people can tell me to stop.
You want to be a well-oiled machine, and to do that, you need to be fueling your body with the best of the best.
운동선수로서 제가 항상 피크에 시합해야 되고 훈련해야 되지만
if I don't put the right things into my body, it won't perform when I ask it to.
Yeah. So what are you afraid of? Those feelings are made of. Get in the game, your moment of fame, show them what you made of. For anyone asking who is the best, we putting our hands up.
Why do I take USANA? Because USANA's the best.
I know it's clean, I know it's safe. I can't chance my career and my reputation on a product that I don't trust.
Tout simplement, c'est la raison pourquoi j'ai choisi USANA.
We know what it takes to be reaching the top. Tell me to stop, my town, my crown. We know what it takes to be reaching the top.
I trust USANA.
I trust USANA.
I trust USANA.
Yo confío en USANA.
Trust.
I trust USANA because they put as much care and hard work into their product as I do to my training.
I don't have to worry about what I'm taking.
I know that I'm getting everything I need.
It's about the product.
All right. So napanood po ba, narinig nyo din yung music at mga pinagsasasabi nila? Okay po ba yun? Yes? Can I get a yes somewhere? Or a quick chat? Yes. All right. Thank you so much. And what's really good about USANA is hindi lang basta-basta yung mga normal na tao yung nagtitiwala. Of course, sobrang dami nila. Pero for athletes to trust USANA says a lot about our products. At kung gusto niyo pumunta sa Pilipinas, ito po sila. Maybe you're familiar with Heidelin Diaz, di ba? Pupunta sa Tokyo for weightlifting. We have Rubilen Amit, we have L.A. Tenorio, we have E.J. Obiena, Rex Intal, and you have Japoy Lizardo, Donny Asnietes, diba? Manny Pacquiao. And of course, si Miss Gaston sa volleyball, and then si Mr. Huelga sa triathlon, biking, and stuff like that. So for people to trust their health, USANA says how safe and how effective our products are. And if you want to transition over sa ating mga artista and businessmen, we have Francis Gong, we have Chinky Tan, we have Ellie Bendia na known na merong health condition. We know artists like si Maricel Laksa, Bianca Gonzalez, Iti Navarro. There's a lot more of people not endorsing USANA but using it. Kasi pag in-endorse, may bayad pa yan eh. And USANA would rather give the payment to the people who are doing the business rather than marketing them and paying millions of pesos to people like them just to endorse it. Pero they are all using USANA, the same products that we are using. And so this is our flagship product. Kumbaga, ito yung iPhone ni Apple. Diba? Yung Galaxy ni Samsung. Ito ang kay USANA. This is our USANA Essentials. And with all of the things, that you see around, I'll simply put it as it will give you good bowel movement if you had trouble with that, better sleep, better energy, better food choices para makakatulong sa diet mo, and of course sa skin quality. There are a lot of people who can really attest to how good these products are. Itong pair na ito that has changed so many people's lives. And this is the one thing that you should try. Kung hindi pa kayo nakapag-USANA, na-try nyo ng ibang produkto, you are missing a whole lot. Kung nakapag-try na kayo ng iba, bakit hindi si USANA? So this is your chance to contact that person who invited you here. Try USANA. It's the best. And I'm going to show you something as a proof for that. But then let me tell you yung 4 na sections ni USANA that makes it different and how it can make a change in your life. We have the nutritionals, we have the food and energy section, we have the skincare, my products intelligence, and personal care. But let me breeze through yung ating products. We have USANA Essentials for overall health, Policy, which is our vitamin C purist for melatonin. We also have Copa Prime for your brain function, Bio Omega for hormone, and as well as yung Omega-3 and Omega-6, Bio Omega, Bi 2 Omega. And then for Flavanol C100, para sa bioflavonoids, nakakatulong po yan sa ating breathing and skin. We have Visionex, my favorite, para sa eyes. Proglucamune, para naman sa ating immune support. And of course, we have Procosa para sa joint health. We have Hepasil for the liver health, Coquinone for heart and active people, probiotics para sa may mga gustong maging healthy yung kanilang gut and immune system as well to support it, Magnical D for your bones, and Palmetto Plus for those aging men para sa kanilang prostate health. So these are just a breeze through of the products that we carry. And of course, hindi natin kakalimutan ng ating mga anak. So we have the Sanimals. This is like the kids version of our flagship product na talagang tinatry even ng anak ko, syempre. Hindi ko ibibigay sa anak ko yan. Dati may Flintstones, yung mga ibang brands. Hindi ko na mention, pero yung Sanimals is like the one-stop supplement for kids. And we also have the food and energy. We have different, here in the Philippines at least, no? I've not even mentioned the products we have outside of the Philippines. Of course, may iba-iba yung mga pangangailangan sila ibang products. But at least here in the Philippines, the products that I showed you, and of course, our Nutrimil. And drinking USANA Nutrimil, as it says here, is a great healthy habit that will help you manage your weight and keep your dietary choices on track. Meron diyang carbohydrates, good fats, and protein. For a quick, easy breakfast or nutrition lunch on the go, we have strawberry flavor, tinitimpla po yan, chocolate, and of course, vanilla. Then for the skincare, meron po tayong Celavive, which is our brand for skincare. Meron na rin tayong brightening series, and you might want to check it out online and in YouTube how good the USANA Celavive products are. And last but not the least, of course, personal care. Ang pangit naman na healthy ka tapos bad breath ka, di ba? So personal care, we have the USANA toothpaste that does not contain fluoride or fluorine. Kaya talagang, ito talaga ang go-to toothpaste ko na ever since I bought it, yan na talaga yung naging toothpaste ko. And I really urge you to try it out. Okay? And just like what I said earlier, USANA products are doctor approved. Nandito tayo sa PPD. Philippine Pharmaceutical Directory, CPS, Canada yan Talagang mataas ang level niya. Kaya for USANA to be included there and 8 are included in major medical publications says a lot about how trustworthy our products are. And of course, this is the top rated supplement in the comparative guide of nutritional supplements na ginawa ni Dr. Lyle McWilliams. All they did is test out the supplements and then rank them. And as you can see shown here, sa Mexico, USANA, 5-star compared sa other. Kita niyo stress tabs, 2 stars. USANA, 5 stars. Punta tayo sa US products. Anong familiar kayo dyan? Anyway, kasama dyan ng ibang mga products pa. USANA, 5 stars. Colombia, lahat ng mga supplements. USANA, still 5 stars. And Canada, USANA, still 5 stars, which says a lot that we're not claiming that we're number 1. People and also medical publications and also the comparative guide of these 4 major countries in manufacturing supplements says that based on scientific findings, USANA is number 1. All right, so that is the USANA lifestyle that you will have, how healthy you will be, how trustworthy our products will be. And in addition to that, of being healthy, live freely from your financial struggles. And so, ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon is of course the business side of things. We will breeze through this kasi mas marami pang may masasabi sa inyo yung taong nag-invite sa inyo for a one-on-one session. But let me just quickly have us take a look on the 2019 yearly compensation that we had for USANA, at least in the US. Now, bakit dollars? Kasi lahat po tayo dito pag kumikita, dollars muna. Galing po siya sa Bank of America. Then when it is deposited to the person in Netherlands or in China or in the Philippines, nako-convert na lang po siya automatic sa kanilang currency. And so 45.1% of who said yes to USANA is less than 0 sa kanilang income. Bakit? Kasi 45.1% ng ating mga nag-say yes sa USANA ay nag-say yes doon lang sa pagbili ng products. But there are those who said yes to the opportunity as in doing the business. And 32% until the bottom, yan po ang percentage na kinikita nila. Okay? Mga nagsa-start pa hanggang sa matagal na sa business natin. If we convert it into Philippine peso, this is how it is. Okay? 45.1% will be taking products, but those who engage in the business, 32% of them annually will get 0 to 12,750 starting pa lang. And then as you go down, as you become one of those people who really does this business, tumataas po ng tumataas ang inyong yearly compensation. Kasi dito, effort din ang kailangan natin. Okay, and in our USANA business, we have more than just one income in earning. We have 6 ways to earn, and I'm going to breeze through with this. The first way is, of course, doing retail. Ano po ba yung retail? Buy it low, sell it high. Good to go. Next, we also have our, ayan, naku, ipaproject ko na. Yan, yung ating commission points. Wherein, each particular product of USANA has points designated to it. And when you accumulate those points, they will be multiplied by 20% and they will be your commission. So as you get people to try the product, become your business partner, you would just have to create your left and right organizations kung saan compose sila ng yung users at business partners and retailers. And as they order, you will be getting those points sa dami ng products na in-order nila and then i-convert po yan into the monetary value through commission. So let's just say you have a friend named Jen, gusto niya ng products ni USANA, nilagay mo siya sa left mo. You have another friend who ordered 500 points again, nilagay mo naman siya sa right side mo. And they also introduced the USANA products to their friends, so you keep getting all of those product points up to you. Ang gagawin ni USANA is on a weekly, bumalik tayo. On a weekly basis, USANA will compute how many points you have garnered for that week. And USANA will give you 20% of that. Ibabalance yung points mo left and right, ano yung lower. And then when they multiply it to 20%, that is your commission. So in this example, in 1 week, we have acquired this much points. So yan po, kumita po siya ng 1 week ng 25,000 in that 1 week because of the people who ordered the USANA products. Ano mangyari dun sa rest of the points? It will be carried over to the next week. All right. And so we also have the lifetime matching bonus so that if in case inintroduce mo yung mga friends mo into the business and they also did the business with you, magkakaroon ka po ng kumbaga para tong referral bonus pero lifetime. Kung sa company mo mag-refer ka ng kaibigan mo, naging empleyado, Sorry po, excuse me po, pwede pong pa-mute po tayo? Thank you. Ayan, pa-check po yung ating mga mute, especially sa mga nagmo-multitask. Thank you so much. All right, so lifetime matching bonus again, the way I see it, para siyang pag nasa company ka, pag ni-refer kang isang tao, kikita ka ng 10,000 tapos na. Pero sa business natin, pag pumasok siya sa business partner, hanggat nag-i-stay siya sa company and he or she is earning, you will get a percentage of their earnings as well. Hindi mababawas sa kanila, pero bonus lang sa'yo. All right? So treat it as a gift. And also, when you hit a certain rank in USANA, you will of course get shares. Diba? New York Stock Exchange tayo. So how does it sound if bigyan ka ng shares ni USANA? Diba? Ayan, ito yung mga makikita mo in Philippine pesos, 7,000 per week. You know? And other bonuses that you will get based on the effort that you give. And of course, we have weekly earnings with leaders in the industry. So at a certain level, pag nag-hit ka ng mga kumbaga promotions in the company, you will get shares, commissions, and bonuses. At may enjoy mo talaga yan. And of course, one elite bonus is 1% of the global quarter sales is shared among the top 50 associates worldwide. So hindi natin maging part tayo ng 50 na to, di ba? So we get 1% of the global quarterly sales, which is about $2 million paghahatian ng 50 people. Laki nun. $2 million is like 100 million pesos. And of course, ito po yung na-enjoy ko na hindi ko inakalang totoo. Pero ito na nga po siya. Travel incentives for 2 or now even more. Depende po sa nagiging incentives niya sana for that year. So napakaganda. And last but not the least, we are building this for the next generation because this is an inheritable, transferable business that you can give to your son or your daughter. Unlike sa posisyon natin sa company, pag lumaki anak ko, hindi ko naman siya pwedeng, anak, ikaw pumalit sa akin dito. Hindi. Kasi hindi po na ipapamana yan. Pero ang business po, because USANA is legitimate, na ipapasa po siya. And of course, how does it work? Well, first, of course, you have to decide. You will be opening your business center with us. And it's your choice if you want to open 1 or 3. And the person who invited you here can tell you more about that. And of course, number 2, share mo si USANA. Nagsishare ka nga ng stories ng iba ng business ng iba. I-share mo na rin yung business mo. Diba? And then, this is also a business wherein it matters who you know. And who that person knows as well. Because this is a network marketing industry wherein USANA is a cellular nutrition company working within it. Wherein mas marami kang kilala at kung may kakilala mo, mas mabibuild mo yung business mo. And of course, last but not the least, be teachable. Be open that this will be something weird at first. This is something that you have to learn, but we have to learn everything, di ba? Kaya nga yung learn, tanggalin mo yung L, you will earn. So you have to learn first before you earn. And so, paano ba tayo mag-i-start sa business na ito? You can choose from 2 options that we are presenting to you right now. You purchase 6 pairs of essentials, 1 pair for you, and then a pair for your parents, and then you can start training so that you can share the USANA goodness to your other loved ones or your friends. That will give you a 1 business center, as we call it, parang isang tindahan. Pero if you want to hasten your income and also hasten the number of people that you can share the products and goodness of USANA with, then choose option 2. 12 pairs of essentials, that will land you like 3 stores, USANA virtual stores, wherein double to triple ang income na magagawa mo once you start to learn about the business. And so I hope you enjoyed yung ating USANA presentation, got to know how good our USANA products are and how good it is in the business. And I know that the person who invited you here can tell you more about it. All right, so now, who will you be with USANA? Would you like to take the products or would you like to engage in the business while taking products? The choice is yours. But for me, I will be doing this to help out my family for their health and other people with their health as well and their finances. So I hope you enjoyed the presentation as much as I did. And at this point, I would like to thank you everyone for listening to me. And back to you, our beautiful host, Miss Sarah Gina Brea.
Yes, thank you so much, Sir Donald, for sharing this great opportunity and inspiring us with your wonderful story. You spent time with your shared story. I know marami talagang na-inspire ngayong gabi. Did you agree? Type 1, kindly type 1 if same tayo na na-inspire from his story. Yan. Yan, yes. Ang dami naming na-inspire. Ang dami nating na-inspire from this presentation ni Sir Donald. Thank you so much. And thank you so much sa inyong lahat who plugged in and hope to see you once more together with your friends or family this coming Wednesday, same time, 7:30 p.m. And yung Zoom link will also be shared on that day. So thank you everyone, and see you all on Wednesday. This has been Sarah Ginebrea, your host, signing off. Good night and God bless everyone.
You share the vision, you grab the torch, you face the mountain, you're standing tall, you weathered the storm, you paid the price, you kept on climbing through it all. Yes, we're celebrating.